Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Bienvenidos. Today's video, just a fair warning before we get into it, is it's going to be very chatty and long and informative and thorough. This is not going to be a quick and easy and simple to the point video because we're talking all things skincare, everything that I've used, products that I don't really use anymore. We're just talking about it all. So after this, I am going to jump to a vlog portion where I actually take you guys with me to go get a facial. And then after that, I am going to show, you're going to see me in this setting again, and I'm going to go through and talk about everything, every skincare product that I use, love, don't use anymore, etc. But with that being said, I think we can go ahead and get started. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another little vlog. Bienvenidos. I am starting off the day in the car again, but today I'm heading to go get a facial, which I have not gotten a facial in a while. I am long overdue, to be honest. We're gonna head to this facial, and then a little bit later on I'll kind of show you literally everything that I have been using for my skin, and I'll also include some products that I used to use but I stopped using. I'll tell you why I stopped using them. Just like a very informative skincare, what I've been using lately on my skin kind of video. Hi! When I'm excited. First started, I literally was like, oh my god, I've known this chick forever. It's super cute in here. Super zen. Yes. When's the last time you had a facial? Oh my god. It's been a few months. It a little bit with the clearing skin wash, which is an acne wash. It has salicylic acid in it. Super good for exfoliation. All right, so here we are. I wanted to bring out my bigger camera so you guys can really get a close look at how my skin is looking right now. I'll also do some more close-up shots in a little bit so you can really see how my skin looks up close and personal. And just a heads up, this is going to be a very thorough and detailed video because looking at all my products here, I have a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's get started. I want to give you guys a little bit of history behind my skin if you are maybe newer and don't know how we got here or what my skin, has gone through. So about 2 to 3 years ago, more so like 3 years ago, my skin went through a really crazy phase. It was it was bad, you guys. It was all hormonal acne. I'll go ahead and include photos and stuff. I was breaking out very badly around my cheeks, around my jawline, and even down to my neck. it was cystic acne, it was painful, and it was just not a fun time. The reason that my skin was the way that it was 3 years ago was because I had to replace my birth control. My birth control needs to be replaced, renewed every 3 years. So here we are 3 years later, and actually last week, exactly a week ago, I had to get my birth control replaced, which low-key makes me a little bit nervous because, like I said, 3 years ago when I replaced it, my skin just went crazy. So right now I've really had to lock down my skincare routine and be very consistent, be very persistent with myself, and be on top of it, because I already know if I don't, I'm going to go back to square one and my skin is going to be exactly where it was 3 years ago. So in order to prevent that from happening, I'm going to show you what skincare I kind of narrowed down and what I'm using once again. By the way, the birth control that I use is Nexplanon. It's like the implant right here. As you can see, I have a like bruise and I have a little scar right here. That is the birth control, and it's bruised up because, like I said, I literally just got it a week ago and it's still kind of healing and the bruising is going away. But this, I mean, the whole birth control thing, that's a topic for another day. That can be an entire video within itself. But let's talk about my skin care now that you guys kind of know where my acne comes from. With that being said, we can go ahead and start talking about the actual products that I have been using. Now, I have oily, acne prone skin, as I mentioned in the vlog part of this video. Oily, acne prone. I have hyperpigmentation. It's kind of hard to see it here, but like I said, I'll do some close-up shots. Hyperpigmentation, and I guess a little bit sensitive because it's sensitive to breaking out very easily. I don't even know where to start. I guess I will leave the products that I used to use that I don't use anymore. I'll leave those for last. I'll go in order of application. And let me just say, I have a lot of skincare products to recommend because, one, I've tried a lot of stuff. Two, I get sent a lot of stuff to try out. Not just that though, my skincare routine is always changing, and that's why I really haven't done like an updated skincare routine, because I'm always using new stuff. I'm always testing new things for my skin. So that's why I have such a large array of things here. So first off, I always do a kind of pre-cleanse before I actually go in with my cleanser. And I mainly do this when I'm wearing makeup. And it's a lot easier to do instead of just using makeup wipes. I go in with like an oil to break up my makeup. So this is the Dermalogica pre-cleanse. And it's literally just a milky oil that you put on your skin to break down your makeup. Kind of similar to the Clinique Take the Day Off balm. That one's really good too. And I have another one. Actually, no, I don't have it. It's in the bathroom. The Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser. I used that one last night. I always alternate between different oils to break down my makeup. So the Pond's one is really good. I still use that occasionally. The Dermalogica one's also really good. As far as eye makeup remover, as you guys can see, I do have eyelash extension. So it's very, very important that you use an oil-free makeup remover. And I usually use this one. It's supposed to be similar to, I think, the Neutrogena one. This is the up and up version of that oil-free makeup remover. It's really good. And so I just use that with a cotton round or a cotton ball, and I just remove any eye makeup. Once I go ahead and break up my makeup and remove most of it, I like to go in with my Walmart brand. These are the Equate Beauty makeup wipes. I've talked about these so many different times on my skincare videos. I love these. They just do the job for me. They have a soft side and they have an exfoliating side. I usually use both, and my skin, my skin tends to like these. They're not too moist. My skin, if I use a moist makeup wipe, my skin breaks out. I don't know what it is. I've tried so many different makeup wipes and these do not break me out. Then I go ahead and go in with my cleansers. So right now, I'm currently going back to the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. I have talked about this over and over again to you guys too, and a lot of you are actually hooked on this too and have tried it. It's just such a simple and gentle cleanser for all skin types, people who have oily skin, dry skin, normal skin, combination skin. I feel like anybody can use this cleanser, and literally like every single person that I've told to try this cleanser, everyone has loved it. So I highly recommend this to you guys. I'm back to using this just because this is what really changed the game for me when I first was going through that whole like breakout situation. Before this, the cleanser that I was using was my Fresh Soy cleanser, and I love this cleanser so much. I love it. I love both of these, but for some reason I just had to go back to using something a little bit. They're both gentle though, so I don't know. It's just the ingredients, I guess. Right now I think I'm just more so paranoid, and I'm like, okay, let me go back to this one because I don't want to risk it. But they're both really, really good cleansers, and I've heard really good things about both of them. And another good one that I tried also is the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. Also another great, very gentle cleanser. So we have 3 options here that you can alternate, or you can just use one and see what works for you. But this is a good drugstore alternative to these 2 right here, but they're all really good cleansers. Now, after doing my cleansing, I will go ahead and jump into either doing a toner, then moisturizer, or I will do a mask. I hardly ever do exfoliating. If I do, which it's in the bathroom too, it's the Dermalogica microfoliant. I think that's what it's called. But I will use that one whenever I just feel like my skin needs a pick-me-up. But like I said, that's very, very rare. I try to keep all of my skincare very gentle. So if I do mask, honestly, some of my favorite masks come from Origins. I just love their masks. So I will either do the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. Obviously, this helps with texture and making your skin nice and smooth. If you have any little bumps on the skin, this is a really good mask for that. And you don't have to get all of these. With the skincare stuff, don't ever feel like you have to buy everything because I'm talking about it. Be a smart consumer, just kind of go with what you feel will work for your skin. So this is a retexturizing one. Like I said, if you have any bumps, this is the Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask. So this is to clear out your pores. If you feel like you have clogged pores, I usually have a lot around my nose. So I will use this kind of like to multi-mask and only apply it where I have, the clogged pores. And then I'll do like another one somewhere else. And then I also have the Origins Out of Trouble 10-minute mask. So this is if your skin is just going through it. This is probably a good one if you don't want to, get these 2 and you want kind of like an overall just bomb mask, then you can just get this one because this is just like a rescue mask. So there are these 3 that I just kind of alternate. And I recently started doing my masks in the shower thanks to Jade, or Lipstick and Curls, here on YouTube. I was actually watching her masking and chatting video, and I was like, let me try out. She was talking about how she does her masks in the shower because, a lot of the steam and the heat from the shower. So I was like, let me try it out. And I tried it the other day, and it's bomb. It like really opens up your pores, and it makes the mask work way better than just applying it right after cleansing your skin out of the shower. After masking, of course, I will go ahead and rinse it out, and then I jump into, I just realized my shirt's falling off there. Then I jump into like toning and applying my moisturizer, stuff like that. So for toning, one of the things that I recently have been using lately is this Thayer's Witch Hazel facial mist, and I have it in the lavender. This is an alcohol-free toner. I cannot use toners that have alcohol in them because my skin dries out and it breaks out literally the next day. I've tried the one from them that is, I think it's the astringent that has the alcohol, and it just, my skin was just not having it. And I like the mist a lot more because it's also a little bit more gentle. I'm not fully rubbing it into my skin. I'm more so just kind of like misting it. Let me show you because I love applying this stuff. But you have to spray it from far because the spray thing on this is very strong and powerful, and it comes out a lot. And then I also love using the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This helps to smooth and give you a more glowy complexion. I will also use this the same way before applying my moisturizer, but after cleansing, or I will use it after my makeup application. This is kind of, I'm trying to give you guys like a drugstore version and then a high-end version. They're both very good. It just depends on like which one you want to try, but these are both really, really good. Another cool thing that you can use for toning or to give your skin a little bit more radiance are these facial radiance pads. These help to tone and brighten your skin, very similar to like a toner like this or like the other one. It's just a little pad. I don't want to grab it, but there are little pads in there and you just take it out, you put it all over your skin, throw it out, and you're nice and toned. Let's talk moisturizers. I only have two. The one I'm using right now that I'm back to is my CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. You can use this for your face. You can use this for your body. It's also a very lightweight and gentle product. You don't have to worry about it feeling greasy or heavy on your skin whatsoever. I will use this day and night. I use it every single day and I use it underneath my makeup. They say that this one is more for normal to dry skin, but it works for my oily skin. They do have a daily moisturizing cream, and that one is a thicker consistency. It comes in a bottle more so like this, and it's like a thick one. So this one, the lotion's a little bit more lightweight, which is why I recommend it for those of you who do have oily skin. But if you have dry skin and you want to try this, I would probably go more so for the cream. And then the other one that I also love a lot, I just recently, like I said, switched back to this one to be on the safe side. But before that, I was using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This says that it's intense hydration, but again, it's a little bit actually more, it's not crazy thick or anything. Once you put it on your skin, it's very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy at all. It's allergy tested, fragrance free, safe for sensitive skin, and it's also good for minor irritation and itching due to eczema. One thing that I was very on top of in the summer, and I'm continuing on for fall and for the rest of the year really, and year round, is sunscreen. Sunscreen is so important, and it's one of those things that I feel like a lot of us are like, we don't really need that, but you do. Three that I love to use recently, my go-to has been the Elta MD UV Replenish. This one's really good. It does leave a white cast, I'm not gonna lie, but I personally don't mind it because I usually use it under makeup. Even if I don't mind it. They do have a tinted version that I really want to try, but overall I just really like this one. I also love the CeraVe Hydrating Sunscreen. You can tell I'm just a CeraVe, First Aid Beauty, like all those I just love. But CeraVe, this one has the 30 SPF, and this is also a mineral sunscreen, which means it's also going to leave a white cast. If you don't want it to leave a white, or you want one that doesn't leave a white cast, what's the brand? Supergoop has one that is clear. I also have that one, but I need to get a new one because I think it's expired. But it has that clear consistency, so it's not going to leave you a white cast. But these two are really good. And then also if you want, actually this is a drugstore version, the CeraVe, but another drugstore one that's very popular is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen. This one has a broad spectrum SPF of 100+. I have heard that the number on here doesn't really matter. It's more so, I think what do they say? I think that the number on there means just how long it is before you have to, how long it protects, or I don't know. But the higher SPF does not mean that it's like more intense, more powerful. That's what I've heard, that's not what it means. So don't necessarily go based on the number. Either way, you have a few different options here: 30 SPF, 40 SPF, and this one has 100. Ooh, I just realized I forgot two different masks to show you guys. So this is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. This is a hydrating mask. It's not going to be like super intensely exfoliating or like clearing out your pores, anything like that, but it's very gentle on the skin. You can put a really nice layer of it before going to sleep. You wake up and your skin looks very like refreshed. You can also even use this as a moisturizer, as an under eye cream, and as a primer before your makeup. It's kind of like an all-in-one thing, and the hype is very real on these. So good. I want to try the rose one. I think that one is exfoliating, but this one is such a good mask. And another one that I had over here that I forgot to mention is the BioClarity Clarifying Mask. This is a pore purifying mask Similar to the Origins one. I don't think this one has charcoal. This one has the Floralux, tea tree, and aloe. Yeah, this one isn't charcoal. So if you want like a substitute to that, this one's really good. It is a green one and it smells super minty and refreshing. I have one more thing before I talk about the stuff that I don't really use anymore. So these are the Alani Nu Balance pills, or the Balance capsules. These right here, I found these via Instagram made me buy these for sure. I actually found them through Beauty Bird, and I believe she said she was taking these because she was having trouble with fertility. But me personally, I'm not taking them for that, but a lot of people have taken them for that. And I was reading on their reviews, and a lot of people have had such great experiences with these for fertility. But me personally, I'm using them just for hormone balance. I have a hormonal birth control, and that is what causes my breakouts, just the imbalance of hormones. And so I got these in hopes that they will kind of balance it out a little bit and my skin wouldn't react or break out as much to it. I feel like I'll be able to really tell if they're helping, and I'll be able to tell fairly quickly because I literally just got this replaced. And if my skin stays where it's at right now and it doesn't go crazy, then I know that these have helped, because everything else I'm using is pretty much what I've been using lately. The only thing I've really changed up that would make a huge difference are these right here. So yeah, these are supposed to help with hormone balance, weight management, like bloating, anything like that, improved mood. A few of the side effects of birth control, just depending on which one you have, can be like gaining weight, breaking out. It can also be mood swings. So all of these are supposed to help basically with all of that. And it says it supports complexion and brighter skin. Let's quickly go through the things that I don't use anymore. So I used to use this acne.org treatment. This is pharmaceutical grade soothing gel based formula, goes on clear, fragrance free, dye free. This is supposed to help with breakouts. It's more of a treatment. The reason I don't use this anymore is because I don't really have a lot of active acne. If I did, or in the next few weeks, if my skin just breaks out and it just does what it used to do, then I'm gonna go back to using this. I also get questions on whether or not I still use my bio oil, and I don't, just because I'm trying to slowly see if my skin will get rid of the scarring on its own and not apply additional products to it. But I have heard a lot of people say that this helps with like scarring, with also stretch marks and stuff like that. You can see I went through quite a bit of it though. Who knows, maybe I'll go back to using it at night. Another thing that is supposed to help with pigmentation is this Sunday Riley Good Genes all-in-one lactic acid treatment. And I stopped using this one mainly because it did help with radiance and making my skin look like a little bit more glowy and bright. But I was more so expecting this to help with my hyperpigmentation and my acne marks. But I don't know. But I think this is more so for age spots and discoloration like that, and just to give you a little bit more radiance. I think I was just expecting a little bit different from it. That's the reason why. Those are 3 things that I feel like were pretty consistent at one point in my regimen, and some of you guys might have been like, why did you stop using them? So that is why. So that is everything that I use, everything that I do for my skin, and kind of where I'm at right now with it. I'm really hoping that it stays the way that it is and I don't have to take any additional steps. I will just keep you guys posted in either vlogs or upcoming videos. Even if it does though, I'm just gonna look at it as an opportunity to do more skincare videos for you guys and update you more on things that I'm loving. But anyways, this video is already long and chatty enough. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. I will list and link all of the products that I talked about down below in the description box. I also try to categorize them so it's easy for you guys to shop as well. If you enjoyed this and it was helpful, give the video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. I'll chat with you guys down below in the comments as well. Make sure to subscribe if you are not subscribed already. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. Los quiero mucho, and I will see you all in my next video.